What's good, everybody? Welcome to another Friday Fuss. It's been a minute. Good to be back with another Friday with some more weekly news. I'm going to try to bring it back every Friday again with the Friday Fuss. So make sure y'all always get locked in for around 10 o'clock so we could talk about this past week's top news stories, as well as I'm going to start opening it up where we could talk and debate about some of the topics of the day. So I appreciate everybody for coming through, and I'm gonna kick it off by putting the link in the comments. So if anybody want to come up and talk about any of the topics, you more than welcome to. So hope everybody had a good week. I know it's been busy for me. What's up, Rashonda in the building first? What's up, sis? I appreciate you always. She be holding it down for a brother. I appreciate it. A lot of stuff has been in the news lately, a lot of stories, and I haven't been able to talk about the stuff lately like I used to. So definitely looking forward to being back. Talk about this. Couple of the big news stories to talk about today is that Michael Jackson's case has been reopened. His SB, and I ain't talking about skateboard, case has been reopened, and also Tyler Perry, no deal for BET. And I'm gonna break it down. I know a lot of people was probably confused. They probably already thought that the deal had went through and was probably surprised if they heard of this news that it's no longer about to go down for him. So I'm trying to pull this thing up. It's not working. Hold on. All right, let's see. And so we will see. Let me get into, of course, this stuff never works when you need it to. Oh, I know why. I got all these things up here and didn't realize it. All right. Well, I'll just pull it up another way. I got too many images up on my computer. So I'll get into this with Mickey Jack. I'll just pull it up through TMZ. All right. So what it's basically saying is that through appeal, his alleged victims, have now reopened the case. Let me pull it up. And this is kind of big because what they're trying to do is sue the Michael Jackson estate. I know some people may be saying, well, he dead. They should leave it alone. And, I don't necessarily disagree, but I mean, people feel certain ways about if this really happened to them or not. So I don't know. But they want to sue that estate and get that money. And so it's saying right here that Michael Jackson's, I'll let you all read that, accusers, because and the reason why, if you all are wondering why I may not read some of this, is because of algorithms and things, and I'm not trying to have any other extra things come up by saying the wrong thing. Hey, by saying Mickey Jack might be the wrong thing already. Anyway, it says that his two accusers will have their days in court after all. A California court just cleared the way for their lawsuits to move ahead. In the Friday ruling, the California Court of Appeal revived two lawsuits against the King of Pop's production company, one from Safe Chuck. That was the person's name. They just did a recent documentary a few years ago, and this is what it was about, these two people. And Robeson was the dancer, choreographer, and they both accuse Mike of things, as we all know, for many years when they were kids. And this is Mike with Safe Chuck in 1988, which we all know Mike definitely put himself in a bad position when he would travel with these children alone without their parents. It says that, remember, Safe Chuck and Robeson were suing his corporation, MJJ Productions, but the suits were dismissed in 21 by an LA County Superior Court judge who found the company had no legal duty to protect Safe Chuck, Robeson, or anyone else from MJ because it had no ability to control him. Now a higher court begs to differ, meaning that their cases will be sent back down to trial court. Now that's kind of an interesting case in the sense that they're suing his company, as in they were supposed to control him. It's like me starting my company and then my company is supposed to tell me what to do. That's kind of a weird situation. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, obviously. I'm a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But wow. They suing that company because that's who still got the money and the company lives on. And unfortunately, people don't. It says that TMZ broke this story. The same appeals court issued the tentative ruling for Robeson's case back in June. And now that ruling is final and they both in the same boat. And it says that Robeson says MJ had, taught him how to dance between the ages of 7 and 14. This is a picture of him. Look at Mike having him dressed up like a little smooth criminal. And it says, meanwhile, he alleges he was only 10 years old when he met Mike on the set of a Pepsi commercial and claims MJ eventually started bringing him to the room. Okay. And that continued for over 4 years. It says that they both appeared in the 2019 HBO film Leaving Neverland. That's what I was talking about. That just came out a few years ago. If you have not seen this, I don't know. Whatever you think about Michael Jackson, it's your opinion. I've always felt that I don't know what anybody do except, I wouldn't put past anything past anybody unless I know them. And, you really don't know a lot of people in life. So I don't know what anybody will do. But that Leaving Neverland documentary was something else. And wow, I'm glad that it's no stuff that you could put together that thick on me about something, because it definitely did not look good. I will say that. So I don't know. Let me go to these comments. You all let me know what you think in the comments about this. Do you think that this is good that they going after the company? Do you think that he did it, didn't do it? Do you think this is just a money grab? What is it? Now I'm behind on some comments, so I'm gonna try to get to everybody's comments. So give me a second. Let me get started back. What's up, my girl Rashonda? Got Looky here. Hello. My man Dame Kenny in the building. What's good with the J1s? Appreciate you, my brother. Hold on, let me get a little agua. All right. Jay Lynn. What's up, Jay Lynn? Appreciate you. My girl, Miss Crafty. Hey, Crafty. How you been? I hope everything been good for you. All right. Jay Lynn, you say, yeah, they wanted $3 billion and he was only given $2 billion. What? Wait a minute. I might have missed what you talking about. I know you ain't talking about these people wanted $3 billion. And Michael was going to company giving them $2 billion. I must have missed something. Let's see. Let me get to the rest of the comments. Damian Kinney, I think these accusers are two particular men. Both were child dancers for Mike. At the time of trial, Robeson said Mike never harmed him, but later said he was just protecting Mike. That is true. And that was in the documentary. So it is interesting, to say the least. I will never say I believe. Well, I will say this. I will never say somebody did do it or didn't do it, because I don't know. But I will say that it is not looking good. That doesn't mean that it's true. It just doesn't look too good, and it needs some more explanation, I guess, if he was still there. Jay Lynn said they will get nothing. Okay. Big Bird, what's good, my brother? You say you blame all this ish on racism. Okay. I mean, I won't say racism doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm not naive, but also Mike put that on himself, because we all know how many little black boys did he have around back then. He would always have little white boys, or I think he had a Puerto Rican boy or something one time. Now, I'm not saying he should have did it to the black boys or this or that, but he did align himself with these people, and he was doing some questionable things, whether it's harmless or not. Most grown adults don't have children sleep in their room, let alone in the bed. So, you know, I have never had that situation happen to me. Shoot, my own kid can't sleep in the bed with me past a certain age, let alone other people's kids. You know, I never was even interested in nobody else's kids. So I mean, that just never interested me either. To want to hang out with somebody else's kids without the mama, like, only reason I'd even be talking to somebody else's kids because I like the mama. I'll just be honest. I didn't like the kids first, so you know, the hell with them kids. But you know, because I like the mama, I give the kids a chance, and I'll treat the kids nice and this and that or whatever. But as soon as if we wasn't together no more, I mean, hey, you know, deuces kids. What I look like? Me and the woman ain't together, but I'ma still try to be with your kids. Like, what? That's over with. So I don't know. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm a bad guy, but no, I ain't want to be with nobody else kids, or you know, any of that. And then another lady, if I'm with her and her kids is around, they damn sure wasn't jumping in the bed with us and stuff like that. Hell no. So I'm glad I'm not in those situations. Anyway, we'll see how it all turned out. Big Bird, he say this dude been dead. They checking for the bag. But that bag, baby, they trying to get that biggie bag. You right, man. That's what it's about. They trying to get that bag. All I can say, again, I don't know. But I will say that if it is true, then I would want something as well. Now, if it's not true and they just going for that bag and it's not true, well, I feel bad for them. And they probably ruin their own name or reputation by doing this. They'll always be aligned with this. And if it's not true, I think that might not have been worth it. But then again, who am I to say? You know, I might be okay with being broke and poor, but everybody else ain't. So, you know, I don't have much. I mean, whatever I do have, I had to work and struggle and pinch some pennies. And, you know, everybody ain't always ready to do all of that. So, I mean, hey, we'll see. My dude, Dame Kenny came through with the trivia. Alfonso Ribeiro. He's the one black kid that he danced with Michael Jackson. You spelled Macaulay wrong, but I ain't never spelled it. See, it spelled this way is actually kind of unique. But Macaulay Culkin said they slept over at Michael's place and he didn't touch him. The first date, baby. I don't touch on the first date, Damien. What kind of guy do you think I am? Come here, Macaulay. It's date 2. You're mine. Ah! No more Mr. Nice Prince. Ow! Yanked it. You tickled my pickle. First date's over, bitch. Ow! Ow! Oh! I'm stupid. Anyway. I don't kiss and tell on the first date. Anyway. All right, let's go back to the news. What did it say about Tyler Perry? Let me see. Pull this up. Tyler Perry, man. A lot of people felt, especially with the way that 50 Cent would type like BET is Tyler Perry's. But the truth is it wasn't. And it may be a conspiracy on what happened and why he no longer is able to get it. Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, shoot. Tyler Perry, okay? They trying to take off my... Let's see. How many... See, I don't know about you guys, but how many of you guys really watch BET still? Because I haven't really watched BET like that. I know a few ladies that do, and they seem to still enjoy some of the programming on BET. Me, myself, I mean, well, one thing, I really hate commercials. And so a lot of channels and network stations with commercials, I don't really watch too often. And then, why is this thing all frozen now? We got this dang on color wheel. Let me do a force quit. But you know, I don't know. The BET program, a lot of people felt because a lot of the best shows maybe on BET were his. And so they felt like, well, he might as well had a company or whatever the case. But it seems like, oh my goodness, this thing does not want to load. This computer, I'm going to have to end up cleaning this computer out. It's always something. Oh, man. All right. I'll pull it up here on the phone. But and when I'm trying to get this, because this has slowed me down, I'm gonna have to check at the comments. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let me put this here. Why is it not letting me? All right. Tyler Perry. All right. It says that his bid was too low. Bring it up. Is it on here? Oh, man. I'll send it over here this way. So, was he trying to bid for BET? They didn't say, but they say that they pulled it off the market now. This is getting on my nerves with this thing. This ain't letting me pull. I know how I can put it on here. Shoot. All right. Let me see why I'm thinking on how to pull this up. Why this all messed up. Miss Crafty, you say it's been years since you watched BET. You only watch the awards, man. I forgot they even had a BET Awards. Wow. The BET Awards. That used to be better than every other awards for us. That's where we'd see all the hip hop awards and all that. The BET Awards. I forgot all about that. Let me see. Where is this thing? Shoot, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons over here. Well, I'm gonna just read it here since I can't pull it up. I don't know. It says that Tyler Perry's BET bid declined because his offer was too low, which is cheap ass. It says that his aspirations to be the new owner of BET have hit a snag as he's now found out that his bid wasn't anywhere near what the network's current owners were looking for. Now, I was surprised when they were saying he was going to offer to buy it anyway because you need multiple billions. And Tyler Perry may be worth like 1 billion, and that's everything. He'd have to get rid of everything to have that. So I was wondering how he could leverage it, maybe get loans or something, or have other investors. I think Byron Allen was coming in with him. It says that the New York Post has reported that Paramount, the media giant that owns BET, along with Nickelodeon, MTV, VH1, and other networks, refused to accept Perry's offer of $2 billion. So he offered $2 billion, especially since Paramount made clear that the opening auction bid was $3 billion. So the starting bid was $3 billion, and he offered $2 billion. Now, maybe he thought, hey, I'll offer $2 billion, and maybe nobody else will even come to the $3 billion, and I'll get it for $1 billion discount. Hey, ain't too bad idea. It said despite previously promising to go forward with the sale, Paramount officially announced this cancellation on Wednesday, August 16th. We made this decision because the benefits of maintaining a majority stake in BET Media Group creates more value for Paramount than any of the proposals we received. While Paramount claimed that it wanted to return the ownership of BET to a black man or woman and felt that Perry would be a good steward to oversee the operation, the final answer came down to a matter of dollars and cents. Or is it? Now, Tyler Perry first expressed interest in purchasing the iconic network back in March, though fellow media mogul Byron Allen of Allen Media Group has also expressed interest in the sale. The media creator already owns a minority stake in the operation, of which VH1 also falls under the umbrella of BET and BET Studios. It says BET Plus and BET Studios. It says that he also has a long-standing relationship with the network, which may give him an advantage over Allen. It said, according to Wall Street Journal, BET is being auctioned in an effort to put more resources into Paramount Plus and Pluto TV. Tyler Perry already has his own gigantic film studio in Atlanta, so real estate for the possible acquisition would have been seemingly a breeze. The property opened after a rebuild in 2019 with 12 sound stages and 60,000 square feet, which is approximately 5 times the size of his former studio facility in Atlanta. There's no word on what the status will be of shows currently on BET's slate once the sale goes through. Regardless of who ultimately ends up owning the network, Mary J. Blige recently launched her own talk show, The Wind Down, as part of a new deal with the network, where the singer has raw, provocative, insightful, and real conversations with the hottest, most outspoken celebs in their respective fields over wine. Sound like she about to unwind like Tasha K, huh? Unwind like Mary J. The show is part of a first look, non-scripted deal between the network and Blige's Blue Butterfly media company that launched in 2019. And it's quite likely the guests will be sipping on Mary's Sun Goddess wine, which she launched with Italian winemaker Marco Fantanel in 2020. Well, there you have it. So they say that it comes down to simple dollars and cents. But I don't know, man. Do the powers that be really want a black man or woman in control of television network? I don't know. I mean, the last one, Bob Johnson, him and his wife, they kind of got lucky by getting in at the right time at the beginning of cable when nobody saw it coming, being able to put a channel together, black entertainment television, like where was people, what, the black entertainment channel? Let's check that out. And that's when we liked BET because we can go and get stuff that we couldn't get anywhere. But now you can get black entertainment everywhere and anywhere. So yeah, they do have a lot of shows on there that's not everywhere, like a lot of the Tyler Perry shows, but to get the black experience, you don't have to go to that channel anymore. You can go anywhere. And then nowadays, with the way of downloaded and instant reactions to things, I mean, people can get any content they want at any time. They say network TV is in trouble. I mean, all they really trying to do is create moments to go on YouTube or go viral or something, because a lot of people don't watch these shows as often as they do. Even the shows we watch, from Power to The Shy, we think that everybody watches them, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. I talk to people all the time that have never seen these shows, like on a daily basis almost. They have never seen these shows, and it's just, it's crazy out there. You think a lot more people would be in tune to that stuff. So anyway, Mary J, how many of y'all interested in seeing her get her wine on? Get your wine on, get your wine on. Say Damian Kenny, Mary J. Blige is gonna be venting over the spousal support she gotta pay. That's funny. What's up, Crystal? How you doing, sis? Appreciate you for coming on through. That's funny, man. Mary J gonna be crying over spousal support. I don't want to pay. He ain't worth it. He ain't it. He ain't it. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, a lot of stuff been going on lately. So much news. I don't know if anybody heard about when the guy was talking about some spaceships crash with pilots. I don't know. That was a few weeks ago, but I thought that was pretty interesting. So I don't know. We will see. I've been kind of keeping an eye on that. And I don't know, man. That could be a big one if we really find out and pull up this other story. What do y'all think about they say Britney Spears is divorced now and falling apart. I don't know how many of you all follow or heard about this YouTuber named I Show Speed, but he's supposed to be some like real crazy YouTuber or whatever. And he jumped up while doing something, and his little pingaling came out, and he had to stop streaming for a minute, but now he back. A little tingling a winkle. It just came out. So he back. They didn't put a blank spot on it. They crazy. How many people think LeBron's son? He said they just had on here that what you call it. Shaq's son said LeBron's son gonna be okay. Then gonna steal ball. I don't know, man. If I was LeBron, I don't know. I might not want my son to play. I mean, at a certain point, there's nothing you can do once he turned 18. But I think that I would rather him do other things because, he's LeBron's son. He can do anything. He's already a millionaire because of some of the stuff that he got on social media and endorsements and stuff. They say he already got a net worth of like $16 million. LeBron's son, Bronny James, without even playing in the NBA. So I don't know. I would rather him do other things, maybe be a coach or something. I know it's going to be hard, but we'll see. What y'all think about Jamie Foxx? He just recently released a report saying he's starting to feel back to normal. They say that he was in Tulum trying to get a little splash in the dive. That when I did see Jamie Foxx, he did look a little skinnier. Looked like he got a little belly back. So looked like he getting back to being himself. Cause man, he was looking kind of shrunk up. It says that Jamie Foxx posted, "You looking at a man who was thankful, finally starting to feel like myself. It's been an unexpected dark journey, but I could see the light. I'm thankful to everyone that reached out and sent well wishes and prayers. I have a lot of people to thank. You just don't know how much it meant. I will be thinking all of you personally. And if you didn't know, God is good all day, every day." So that right there is, definitely some real right there. Cause you never know. And God is good. We got blessings that we take for granted, whether it's the little things like dancing with your loved one or walk on the beach or anything, enjoy the weather. You never know. So definitely enjoy the little things. Damian Kenny, let's talk about that riverboat brawl. We could do that. Before we get out of here, we'll talk about that. And I'm with you, Sheena. We could talk about the aliens one more time. What up, talking and grubbing? That riverboat brawl, man, that was funny. With the chair and everything. Did you all see the video of the white guy in the fight? And he had two black eyes. He's like, man, that 60-year-old man sure can't punch. He had him looking like a raccoon over there, boy. He dotted both of them eyes straight up. So that was funny. But I did see something just come up about that riverboat brawl. As far as like, isn't somebody getting in trouble or something? Man, this computer is freezing up. Let me see this. Let me pull this up on this other tab. Riverboat brawl. Sheena driving out. Okay, I got you, Sheena. Yeah, Damian Kelly said aliens have more sense than humans. They know better than to abduct black people. That's funny. Let's see. A riverboat talking and grubbing. Shout out to young dude that swam across the river to help out his co-worker. Hey, that was funny though. He got in the water and swam over there. He lucky they didn't kick him in the head or something. And didn't let him get in, but he swam all the way over there, still had energy to get out and throw them things. You know what I'm saying? That adrenaline is that adrenaline rush. He came, boy, ready. Everybody was talking about that damn chair swinging, though. That damn chair was legendary. They said they're going to have to retire the folding chair. Let's see. Let me type in this aliens. I'm surprised people ain't talking about this alien. Oh, wow. It didn't show up on here. On what? David Grush. All right. I'm gonna see, man. I don't understand why nobody is talking about this. I mean, this riverboat stuff was very funny and entertaining. Okay, I get it, but this right here is different with this aliens talk because he was in Congress. This guy is in Congress. He ain't just some regular guy talking. He's in Congress talking about the U.S. military has this program and that they have recovered ships. I mean, like, what? It says the federal government goes to great lengths to keep alien spacecraft secret from the public, even killing its own citizens. At least that's what a whistleblower is strongly suggesting. The bombshell claim was levied during Wednesday's historic congressional hearing on UFOs with former Air Force intelligence officer David Grush. He's an Air Force intelligence officer, hinting murder has been a key part of a government conspiracy to hide evidence of extraterrestrials. It says you got to see the exchange on Capitol Hill with Representative Tim Burchett straight up asked Grush if he has any personal accounts of people being murdered over something they've seen in our skies. And his answer is, I have to be careful answering that question. I directed people with that knowledge to the appropriate authorities. And here's video of them chasing flying aircraft. It says that he's one of 3 whistleblowers from a military testifying under oath about UFOs and secret government programs allegedly involving extraterrestrial technology. He claims almost 95% of UFO sightings go unreported, mainly out of fear of being blackballed or worse. The 2 other men being sworn in are Navy fighter pilot Commander David Fravor, a witness of the infamous Tic Tac UFO sighting, plus former pilot Ryan Graves. It says Grush also testified the U.S. has known about extraterrestrials since at least the 1930s, with the feds covering up a long-standing government program that retrieves and reverse engineers UFOs, or as he put it, non-human spacecraft and pilots. Meanwhile, the Pentagon has denied the claims. He says non-human spacecraft and pilots. If it's a non-human spacecraft and then it has a pilot, I mean, what is this? Aliens, right? What would you call it? What other thing that has spacecraft that's not a human? There's nothing else that can make any other machines on this planet. You don't see dogs making cars and stuff. So, and then the pilots, like, this is crazy. Damian Kenny, what you know about that adrenaline rush? Is that adrenaline rush, that twister, boy? Yeah, it was another alien. It was an alien invasion in Peru, they said, where a whole bunch of people had a sighting. I think they made a documentary about it. What's the name of that documentary? If you all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you say they were 7-foot face peeling aliens. Yeah, that Peru thing is real weird. Real weird. So if you all listen to Joe Rogan podcast, y'all might have heard him talk about this too. But yeah. So Tonette Grayson, what is good, sis? She say the fallen angels are the aliens. Man, that is something that I actually kind of believe in a sense. I don't know if this is more of a extra dimensional type of thing or extraterrestrial. And they say the Nephilim or the fallen angels, or it could be maybe these ships are piloted by them, and maybe it's a deep rabbit hole of what it could possibly be when people say that. And of course, I don't know, but like I say, I do know that I don't know, so I will leave it as a possibility. I will not say that it's definitive no, because I don't know. And it is a lot of stuff that has happened, a lot of knowledge that is kept from people, and a lot of people don't know, think they know what they be talking about or know a lot of stuff, and then they don't even know about like the Nephilim or something like that. Not to say that you need to know everything, but when you start to get a bigger picture of some things and how things may play out, you can see it can get really tricky. So, but also you got to be careful not to put too much on your plate, because then it can just become convoluted and overloaded. So, Jay Lynn say, remember Independence Day. Shoot, let's hope that ain't the case, because we be in trouble. I doubt that Will Smith will save the day this time. Go up there and smack him. But if that's the case, then we'd be screwed. Cause flying into that little beam to save the day, I doubt that works. So, if it really was Independence Day, then that's game over. Game over, man. Game over, man. Game over, man. Yeah, that rabbit hole gets real deep, and there's a lot of information kept from people and the giants and so many things, and the occult, and Sheena, she said the whistleblower guy said interdimensional, exactly, which is why I give credit to the Nephilim theory. It's possible. So, and then when they say interdimensional, I mean, it's just that life in the world is a lot more intriguing and mysterious and complicated than we believe it to be. And it's just a lot of things that as humans, we have no idea what is going on and understanding. We still trying to understand what is dark matter, because, a lot of people think space, the blackness is just like what? The lights out. But that dark black in space that you see when we look at pictures of space is actually something. They say it might be antimatter or something or whatever. I don't know, but they're believing that that's something. So we're still learning new things all the time. And so, we'll see what happens, I guess, as humanity progresses. That's the only way. Because I do believe Jay Lynn just says the government hides a lot of info from us. I do believe that that's true. Maybe for the best, because maybe a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle things. But at the same time, it's not up to a small group of people to control and hold back knowledge and power for the entire human race. Because if we were being visited, I mean, this is the biggest story in the history of mankind. I mean, it's no bigger story. It's only really two questions that we have, big questions. And that's, are we alone? And what happens when we die? What happens to us after we die? Yeah, we have these things, but as humans, we want to know definitively, factually, not theories or beliefs. So with those two things, you can believe and have theories for either one, but we don't have 100% proof of what happens or does or whatever for either. And if you were able to have aliens, interdimensional something pop up and start to, I don't know. I'm not saying this is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. But I do think it's a big thing. I don't know if it's good or bad, or should this happen, or should we want it to happen, or should we be contacting them? I don't think we probably should do all this stuff. But we'll see. I think this is the biggest thing that could happen other than Jesus' return. And then lets people know what happens with life and death and this and that and whatever. I mean, I don't know. So, we'll see. So, Tonette, me and Tonette got a rap about some stuff. She on it. Dark matter is another rabbit hole. And it could possibly destroy the world if they do with this antimatter or CERN and so many things. So who knows? Anyway, I'm about to wrap it up. I appreciate everybody for coming through and all the good comments. You all let me know, if you enjoyed this in the comments, and if I should bring back every Friday fuss and talk about, the topics of the week. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back Sunday to talk about The Chi, because Sundays is when they air it on regular TV. Finally found out they've moved this show around so much. I think it is hurting maybe some of the viewership, but I don't have the numbers to back that up. So that's my opinion. But I know whenever they change shows around and move them around, it's never good. And I've had, I don't know how many people message me saying, when does The Chi come on? So they messaging me because they don't know when the show come on, which is not good. So anyway, we'll see what's up with that. Jay Lynn, you say what channel? I'm gonna be talking about The Chi. The Chi comes on Showtime. It comes on Showtime, and season 6. I'll be back to talk about the episode 3 on Sunday at 10. So come on through. And I've been working on this YouTube channel that I've been building that I'm gonna make public in the beginning of September. I can't wait for you guys to check it out and tell me what you think. I was out today working on it, and man, I was tired. So I pulled myself together to come here and talk about MJ. Anyway, we have a good one. You don't have Showtime? All right. Well, one thing for all members, I will be live streaming episodes in Discord. So I did play the last episode this past yesterday, Thursday night at midnight. So, we had a good time. Watch that come through, because I'll not only be playing this, but when Power come back on, I'll be watching Power in Discord with the people. And so all the members, make sure y'all come back, pull up like we used to all the time when the shows was on, and live watch it, laugh, and have a good time like we do. So come on through. I appreciate everybody. And Crystal, your birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday. You a Virgo, Crystal? Happy birthday, Crystal. And my birthday is coming up myself. My birthday is in September. I'm getting old, though. Don't nobody care about an old man's birthday. But, it's getting up there, man. Time waits for no one, right? Happy birthday, Crystal. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. Don't have too much fun without me. All right. Y'all have a good one. Looky here, say mine on Monday. All right, looky here. You a Leo baby, Crystal? Okay, you just missed out on being part of the best fraternity in the world, Virgos. No, happy birthday, Crystal. And looky here, happy birthday on Monday. I appreciate you for coming through, and happy birthday, everybody. Blessing to everybody, Birthday is our own little holidays in our life. So, have a good one. Be blessed, be safe. Everybody take care. I'll see y'all Sunday. Deuces. And I'm out of here. Peace.